UT is staying put. University of Texas officials are holding a news conference right now about their decision to stay in the Big 12. Good afternoon. I'm Chris Willis.
I'm Sally Hernandez. The Horns turned down an invitation to join the Pac-10. Joining us live from the UT campus is Roger Wallace. He just stepped out of a news conference to give us an update on this. Hi, Raj.
Chris and Sally, yesterday UT announced they would in fact remain in the Big 12, and either next year or the year after there will only be 10 teams. Of course, they flirted with the Pac-10. UT officials, President Bill Powers and DeLoss Dodds, would not discuss the negotiations or offer from the Pac-10, only to say that they feel like they made the best decision for the University of Texas and for their athletes and their fans. Now, everyone wanted to know why this decision. Well, according to the president and the athletic director, it was a number of reasons.
You know, we're Texas. I mean, we just do what's good for us and hopefully good for the Big 12 in this case. And I feel good about the other ADs in the conference. Everybody feels good about this. So, you know, I don't know that we saved it any more than anybody else.
There was no single issue that was a tipping point. This is a long-term affiliation.
Whether or not Texas saved or didn't save the Big 12 on their own is debatable. Bottom line is a lot of schools will benefit from this decision. They said they're thrilled Texas A&M is in it. Baylor thrilled to be part of a BCS conference, not to mention the northern schools, several of them that could have been left without a conference. We'll hear from head coach Mack Brown a little bit later in the newscast as the Longhorns now get set to, well, play in the Big 12 conference. Still, it will be pared down over the next couple of years. Sally, Chris?
All right, Roger, thank you. UT's decision to stay in the Big 12 expected to bring millions of more dollars to the university thanks to a new television contract.
Yeah, let's get more on this. Our Chris Sadeghi with more on those negotiations and how they could affect businesses on the 40 acres. Did we learn anything more about the deal, Chris?
One of the things we did learn, no deal has been reached yet. Rather, UT made their decision based on commitments from television networks and also the other Big 12 schools. They believe that the commitment will be helping them reach a deal which will significantly increase the amount of television revenue the school receives, as well as establish their very own Texas Longhorn Sports Network, which could pull in a few more millions. President William Powers, DeLoss Dodds, and Chris Plonsky did not discuss any numbers, but estimates say that these new dealings could rake in anywhere between $20–25 million for UT, which will be distributed not only to sustain athletic programs, but the academic side as well. With that kind of money, a special hearing had been scheduled at the Capitol for tomorrow to discuss all of this. The legislatures wanted to wait until they could ask some of these questions before any decisions were made, but Powers defended the decision-making process.
It is fluid. The decision-making process, I think, was very open among our members. It is very hard to conduct those kinds of negotiations in public. But we were very transparent with our board, very transparent with all of the other members of the Big 12.
And the Higher Learning Committee is not sure if that hearing will still take place. They were scheduled to speak with the presidents of UT, Texas A&M, and Texas Tech. Right now, Texas Tech has not committed to the new Big 12. However, they are having a regents meeting later today in which that decision could be made. We're live on the UT campus. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN, Austin News.
Chris, thank you. So, what do you think of the Big 12 reorganization?
We've already had dozens of people weigh in on our Facebook page. Let's take a look. Dario thinks the conference name doesn't make much sense now, saying, quote, aren't we the medium 10 now? And Lacey is skeptical, saying part of the enticement was being given their own TV network, so it really doesn't matter what kind of teams they will be playing because we won't be able to watch them anyway. I'm sure it'll be pay-per-view. And Bobo just wants to see some good competition, saying, quote, all I ask is UT play some competitive teams. Seriously, well-known teams.
And if you'd like to friend KXAN.com on Facebook, you can do that. Search KXAN on Facebook.com or follow the link on our website. It's KXAN.com.
A lot of folks going to be talking about this.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now to our